just reflecting on what an incredible film festival we've had here for the last 4 days. We've had huge crowds. We did a wonderful panel called Mythbusters, debunking the myths about immigration. Our theme this year was very accepted by everyone, who are very sympathetic because it's about families and about children. And we see that really we are all the same, all around the world.
My name is Adil, el mi nombre es Adil. Es una película que racconta, tell the story about Adil. He's a guy from Morocco that moved at 13 años from the Puebla in the desert to Italy to find his father. This is a true story. We shoot the movie with 3 directors, me, Adil, that was my sort of student, and another one is Magda Rezzene. She is the very young director too. So we are a factory. Our company is an association called Imagine Factory, and we spent 5 years to prepare and shoot this movie. It's very important to tell about the story of the migrants right now in Italy and all over the world, and to tell to everybody that there is a story beyond the person that move and why they move in another country, and what lost in the country and what looking for in the new country.
I have movie today here in Immigration Festival, which the title is The Last Time. This movie is talking about 2 women risking to have a good life for their children. I want to make something not because this happened many places in the world. So I wanted just to be for just humanity, not for specific people. Even if I am Syrian, I have to feel for everybody.
We produced it, we went and filmed it. Miriam was the videographer, I directed and did sound. We went out in January, we were there for 10 days and filmed Hamza and her family during their first experiences of Germany. So they were relocated in a tiny village called Schneeger, population 1,000. And we basically captured them meeting the local villagers for the first time. And both sides, we got both sides of the story. So the German reaction to them moving and Hamza and her family kind of meeting this new society for the first time.
Story of the immigrants who came here around the turn of the century, about 100 years ago. All my grandparents came at that time, and when they all died, I decided I should really tell their story. So I made a movie about their lives, but really the experience of all the people who came. I'm a professor, I teach mostly immigrants from South America and Central America. And I think these are great people. I really enjoy their sincerity and their warmth, their honesty. So I don't understand all the hostility and all that anger about immigration right now.
My film is about refugee kids from all around the world who attend an International Rescue Committee summer school in New York City for newly arrived immigrant and refugee children. And it's wonderful being here, and especially being part of an immigration film festival where I feel there's such a community of people who are invested in America's role as welcoming and inviting people to come here and be a haven for the persecuted and people fleeing difficult situations.
So the film follows 2 Syrian families living in the Zatari refugee camp in Jordan. Right now it's the largest refugee camp for Syrians, and we follow their transition throughout the course of a year, and we also follow stories of several aid workers at the camp.
I think one of the biggest challenges of working at the camp was honestly the language barrier. So neither of us speak Arabic. We also have some Korean in the film, which neither of us speak. So we were very lucky that we had a really good team of translators. We had an amazing translator fixer who was there every day with us at the camp, who could help us conduct interviews and move about the camp. And we had another female translator for certain scenes.
This is our first feature documentary, so the whole process was a learning process. But I think the thing we really took away from it was just that we really hope that America and other countries are more welcoming and are willing to help in the refugee crisis, because we filmed these families a few years ago. They're still there. The conflict is just getting worse. They're going to continue to be more and more refugees, and it really is a time when we want people to see that these are regular people, and they just fled an awful situation. So
we've only been at the Immigration Film Festival for a few hours, honestly, but it's been really great so far, and it's been really nice meeting other filmmakers and kind of hearing other films that join the conversation about refugees and immigration issues that are really important right now.